They say that, taking any kind of course like this is going to be expensive and time consuming. And so what do you say, Dave?
Well, I say two things. One is the course is not expensive, and we've broken it down into a very cohesive and yet very contrite or very concise, not contrite, concise segments. And the other thing that this goes with is a lot of people think coaching tennis or players involved in your program is going to cost you a lot of money to build up your program or to have the resources. And one of the things that we're going to talk about in this program down the road is very easily how you can create successful and effective practices with minimal resources, and how you can increase those resources over the course of 1 year or multiple years. So it does not have to be expensive, nor do you have to dedicate your whole life to being a great coach. That's not factual.
Right. Okay. So let's put a scenario out there. You get a flyer in your box that says that one of the acronym organizations is inviting you to a workshop that's going to cost you $20, but you get a free lunch all day on a Saturday. So you got to drive there or fly there maybe, and you're going to spend all day there. And what they're going to do, they're going to have some tennis professionals who've never coached high school tennis show you some drills. And they're going to have some Division I college coaches who have no idea how to start a beginner off and get them playing in 2 weeks. And they're going to have all these people, and they might have a high school coach, but they coach at the rich school that has everything, all the courts they need and all the money they need. And they're going to tell you how to do it. Our course will cost you half of that. Even if you do the full day thing and they're charging you $100, or you go the whole weekend and you have to pay $100 to $150, you're going to get this little hodgepodge of different things. And then it's up to you to figure out how all the pieces fit. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you a menu that you can pick and choose from, and things are logical and they're ordered. We've faced every situation, almost every single situation that you're facing, and we have empathy for you. The value of it is 10 times, if not more.
What we're going to try to provide for you is how you can develop your program's resources, such as tennis. How do I get tennis balls? How do I get baskets? How do I raise money? How do I make sure I've got 50 kids on my team? How do I train 50 kids really well? And a lot of coaches think it's impossible. I'm here to tell you it's not. And I'm also here to tell you I don't have a huge staff. I usually only have one assistant, if that. And we will share with you how Bill, myself, have trained however large a team we've had. I've had the largest team in every state, California, Arizona, New Mexico. I've had the largest team. Wow. Every year. I've also had the most successful teams. So it's obviously very doable, and I've never had a lot of help. So I had to do 95% of it on my own. When I did have help, great. It was wonderful. And we worked great as a team if I had an assistant. But for the most part, most coaches don't have that extravagance of having a staff or a lot of good helpers. And so they think, well, I got to cut down to 12 kids because I can't handle 45 kids. Well, you can. And that's what I'm hearing. That's my experience, certainly, is my forte. And I'm going to share every secret I've got with you to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I've coached up to 40 kids with me and 8 courts. And, but generally, and I've had some really small teams, but there's some special things that happen when you have a really small team of only 10 kids. There's some special things that you need to do with that. Sometimes a larger group can be a little easier to work with because then you're not fighting boredom. There's a lot of value, and you can consume it on your schedule, and you don't have to drive or fly, and you don't have to do a lot of the processing thinking on your own. Right. We're going to give you some plug and play stuff and some really easy stuff to take a module and go, here's how I want to do that and make it easy. All right, that's it for this one.
Go.